2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We're in Washington where the Wizards will try to turn it up on their home floor. Anthony's shot is off.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Anthony. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Here's Morris. Carter pulls it in. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Will Barton.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
To the middle. Here's Wagner. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Staying strong against the contact, playing right through it. Wagner.
Oh my God, get the shot right.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Anthony taking his time here. Pass to Carter. Outside Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis with the block. Here's Beal. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Now Anthony following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Drills it from outside.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. Porzingis with the steal. It's Barton on the wing. Back to Morris. Inside. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Orlando trailing here. Here's Fultz. And the rejection by Gafford. And they get it back. And it's Suggs missing. Pass to Hachimura. And Davis can't get it to go.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
On the wing, Davis. Here's Wright. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That's just a good example of Wright taking what the defense gives. I mean, why settle for an outside shot when there's room to work inside?
Now here's Fultz. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here are the Magic now. They trail by 1. Over in the corner, Banchero. Basket counts. Banchero's got 6 points.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Kispert, no good. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic.
The Magic.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Here's Davis. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
They get it again. And it's Wagner missing. The Wizards with the lead. Pass to Hachimura. And it's Davis missing. Here's Orlando now. To the inside. Orlando moving the ball around. Now Banchero. Drops in the tray. Banchero's got 9 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. So both teams making some changes here. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Over in the corner, Banchero. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Anthony. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
That one falls. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Boy, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better. But I tell you what, you look at the youth of the Magic and the talent they have all throughout the roster. I think it's just a matter of time and seasoning before this team takes a really big jump forward.
Here's Wagner after the made shot from Bradley Beal. A shot by Anthony, no good. Down low. Here's Porzingis.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
The Magic making a switch here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anthony left side. To the paint. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it coin above the rim and make it look easy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. And the Wizards with possession, trailing by 2.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Anthony. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Anthony. And he drives in. Shot clock at 5. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Come on.
Here's Suggs. And he gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 3.
At 6'5", Suggs has really good size for his position, and he knows how to use it when he's inside the painted area, too.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Wizards.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. To the middle. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Isaac with the ball. Guarded now by Kispert. Yep, that one goes in there. Isaac's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Orlando. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Here's Beal. The shake. And the basket is good. Beal's got his second bucket.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando leading by 8. Out to Anthony. To the wing on the left. Over in the corner, Banchero. Back to Bamba. Another miss by Orlando. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Assisted.
That one goes. Count it.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And at his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. You know, Terrence Ross is a former dunk contest champion. Ross has major levitation time.
Morris outside. One from outside.
Oh, wow.
Wizards foul.
For Orlando, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
Terrence Ross.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks. And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And for the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr.
.111 left for the third. Pass to Ross. Porzingis with the block. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Orlando with the ball. And R.J. Hampton is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Washington calls timeout. Outside, Beal from downtown knocks down the three ball. Beal's got 9 points.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock him down.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Banchero's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Magic. Outside for Beal. Here's Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Washington.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball in. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Magic leading by 8. Anthony left side. Over in the corner, Banchero. To the inside. And it's Carter missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Kispert. Banked in off the glass. Kispert's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Wizards.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Good on the shot. And the Magic lead by 8.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Washington making some changes. And Washington has possession. Here's Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Clark, when it comes to running the pick and roll, Monte Morris is more than capable, isn't he?
Yeah, Kevin, he's got such great feel and pace. See, that's what some young players don't understand. You can't go 100 miles an hour all the time. You got to play with pace as well as smarts. And he's got a really good feel for how to navigate those 2 areas well.
Wizards trailed by 7. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps spark the seed on that possession.
Outside Anthony. And that's a foul.
Oh, come on, Jesus Christ.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. Took a shot for the team in that situation.
My God, no, we can't jump the moon 3 times just to get the time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Orlando leading by 5. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Beal fires from way outside. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Outside Anthony. Over in the corner, Banchero. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Wide open, he fires. Keeps it alive. Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
Knowing his team needs a hoop, Porzingis says, I'll get it done.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're behind by 2. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter. And Anthony gets double teamed. Bamba wide open and he fires. Another miss by Orlando. Here's Beal.
Oh my God!
And Bamba pulls it down.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Down low. Porzingis with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Shoots the 3. Nice shot there by Bamba.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
3-pointer, Barton.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Porzingis comes with the double team. And here's Anthony from the arc. Pass to Suggs. And here is Anthony. Goes back up. Good work defensively by Morris. And the Wizards with possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Knocks down the 3.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Banchero. And it's Banchero top the key. Here's Suggs. Corner, no good. Here's Washington. They're on a 15-5 run here. The drive by Beal. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And for a #1 option like Brad Beal, you embrace these moments.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Goes up off the inbound. Count it! And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that...
Oh yeah. No, we had to tighten up that second half. We started making shots. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Shit was horrible. Shit was horrible. What was the first half? We shot 32%, 8 for 25. Second half, 14 for 24. That's a fucking, oh my God.